हेलो दोस्तों। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है इन सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन। सो उसके बारे में बात करने वाले हैं एंड द टॉपिक इज साइट लिंक्स। इट इज pretty new for some people which currently doing SEO by using the old methods, and maybe some of you know about the site links. So till now we have studied about the SEO, SMO, online marketing, uh, keyword research, Facebook marketing. Means we try to cover the all the important concepts and SEO point of view. So today this video is going to happen about the site links. We are going to talk about site links, what the site links are, what are the benefits that we are having by using the site links. So for those people who don't know the site links, let me show you an example. When we type something, some keyword, brand keyword or something, then what will happen? Google will show categories in addition to our URL. URL, title and description is normally shown for any search and for any brand keyword, that does not matter. So what happened that Google will show all the categories that are present in the website. So we will learn about how we can add the categories and how we can show the same thing that I'm just going to show you, that is going to clear all your doubts. So let's start, guys. So I hope you all can see the Google search window. Yeah, so I typed HM. There is a brand called H&M, and you can see that at the first position it's showing all the categories that are present on the website, like women, kids, man, H&M, home, sale, dresses, and here are more results from hm.com. So this is what we call site links. Normally site link are decided by the Google. It depends upon many factors, but there are few things we can do so that Google will include and show results like we are seeing right now, H&M. So what we can see here is nothing but the categories in the website, and when we go to the website then we will see that these are present in the menu bar of the website. Let it open. So here we can see what is showing up here is these categories. We can check once again: women, kids, man, dresses, sale, H&M, home, sale, sustainability, so here we can see here is woman, and woman is also present here. Next is divided. Divided is not present here. Next is man, and then kids. Kids, man, H&M, home, sales, sustainability. H&M, home, sales, and dresses. So there is a little difference here, and we are going to learn about it. How can we add the site links and show up in the Google searches? However, as I already told that it's not completely in our hand, because site link, Google will show the site links according to the popularity, and there are many things that Google will count, but there are few things we can do, and we are going to do that thing. So let's start this video. It's about site links. So let's start, guys. Here is my blog, steamyiron.com, and I'm going to put the site links. As I already told that there are few factors we need to keep in mind, and the first factor and the main factor is that you need to have at the first position for at least your brand name. If your brand name is too generic, like the ice cream company or something uh, like generic term like Amazon, not sorry, Amazon is already at first place, but there are many other general generic terms, and if your brand is not even first place for your keyword, your generic keyword, and even if you put the uh, domain name, then you are not in first place, then you are not going to get the site links. Cycling will only appear when you are at the first position from any specific keyword which represents your brand. That's the first thing, and I hope that we are clear about it right now. So now the next step is there are certain practices that we can follow to add the site links, because Google never tell anyone about how we can add the site links. It's Google's process, and it depends upon the Google only. But there are few practices. Again, what we can do, we are going to learn here for this website called steamyiron.com. So I am going to log into the website. Alright, guys, it is very interesting if you have the site links into our website, because site links can help us to bring us more traffic, and the people visitors who visit our website will see more deeper pages, and that can have the more greater impact on the business, on the traffic, on the sales. So log in. We have added the social IDs which I have covered in other video. How can we add the Google, Facebook or Twitter login to our website? You can check the video. So let's start. First important thing is which plugin we are using for the SEO purpose. Like there are many plugins in the market in the WordPress. Some of them are free, some are paid. So it depends upon which plugin I am using. So for this website, I have installed the Yoast SEO. So let's find. It's the plugin. I have already installed the plugin. You can install by clicking on the add new and typing the Yoast SEO. Or there are one other plugin called All-in-One SEO. Both are good plugins, and many other plugins I have not used. I mostly use the Yoast SEO and All-in-One SEO, and both are good for me. So let's start. What we need to do is go into settings of the plugin. Right. Give me 1 sec. I need to find the Yoast SEO. So guys, I have deleted the Yoast SEO plugin. So we can start from the scratch. So here I am going to plugins. I have clicked the add new button. Now I am going to put the Yoast SEO. Or there are many other plugins like all-in-one SEO and other similar plugins. Alright, install now. Normally it don't take more than 1 minute. Let's see. So mainly the site links are the links for the Google, which Google thinks or Google have programmed according to a way of thinking that these can be helpful for the people. So let's activate the plugin. Alright. And here we can see your SEO plugin, SEO settings, general. We are inside the Yoast SEO plugin. Alright. So whatever we can do, we have the this plugin right now. I already have the menu bars in which Google will pick the data. So how can I improve the chances? So let's start. Alright. So here what we can do, we can connect the Yoast SEO from Google Webmaster Tools. But what we need is how can we improve our site links. So let's go to search appearances. So here we can see knowledgegraph.schema.org. A company name and logo need to be set for structured data to work properly and learn more about the importance of structured data. So we are going to click on this page. Okay, so structured data is type of code which we write in specific format, and we write the code in a way that search engine will understand it. Leave it. I know most of us don't understand it, but let me tell you that structured data plays important role in showing the site links. So I clicked just on the configuration wizard. So here we can change the data, add the data, which will help the Google to read the site links. So first, environment. Please specify if your site is under construction or already active. So my site is active, so I'm going to click on this page. If my site is not active, then I don't need to go to setup wizard. So what does the site steamyIron.com represent? So steamyIron is a blog. It's very simple. Going to click on the next. Okay, does your site represent a person or an organization? This is my blog site. So all right, what it is, these are the persons registered as a author or other users, subscribers or something. All right, so I'm going to put it as a person only. But the problem, okay, fine, I'm going to use it. So yeah, search engine visibility. Please specify what content types you would like to appear in search engines. If you don't know the difference between these, it's best to choose the default settings. So here are the settings that is going to play important role in showing up the site links. So let's move ahead. Search engine should show posts in search results. Of course, search engine should show pages in search results. Yes. Search engine should show robo gallery in search results. I don't have any issue with that. Search engine should show word search in search results. No. Word search, let me tell you, word search is a game that I tried on my blog, but that is not. Means it was good, but not according to my expectations, what I had. So leave it. I'm going to put it now. Does your website have multiple authors? Yes, I have. So here, on this page, you can change the name of the site and choose which separator to use. The separator will display, for instance, between your post title and site name. Symbols are shown in the size, they will appear in the search results. Choose the one that fits your brand best and take up the least space in the snippets. Alright. So Google is suggesting to, sorry, Yoast is suggesting to use a title separator that is going to take the means lesser sign than others. So okay, fine, I don't have an issue with this separator. All right, sign up for our newsletters. Okay, you can sign up, but I am not. I have already signed up, or I have learned the things. Okay, success, you have done it. I'm going to close it now. Alright, so I have done the setup according to the Yoast SEO plugin, and now I can say that I have provided the information that is needed to index my website. Because let me show you a statement I have found in the Google support. Alright, it's Google's official support channel, nothing, not any other. So site links, the links shown below some of Google's search results called site links are meant to help users navigate your site. Our system analyzes the link structure of your site to find shortcuts that will save users time and allow them to quickly find the information they are looking for. First, the main search results, and second, the site links. We only show site links for the results when we think they will be useful to the user. If the structure of your site doesn't allow our algorithm to find good site links, we don't think that the site links for your website are relevant for the user's query and Google won't show them. So simple. So what Google is telling that if our website structure is not good according to their algorithm and they cannot find some good site links, they are not going to show it. So what we have recently done in the Yoast SEO, that we have provided the information that will also help the Google to find more about our website. Once my website is on top, then they will find which pages are present, what information I have provided to the Yoast will also be visible to the Google, and they are probably going to show it if they find it relevant. And to make it relevant is my duty if I am optimizing the website. So these are things. There are best practices you can follow. However, to improve the quality of site links. For example, for your site's internal links, make sure you use anchor text and alt text that's informative, compact, and avoid repetition. So make sure you use anchor text. Anchor text is a text. When we click on that text, we are going to land on some other page on my own website. And alt text, I can only show the alt text. I can add the alt text in my images only. There is no way I can add the alt text in the texts, in the words. So I can add the alt text in the images only. So these two things are very clear. It's the information that Google has provided to us. But what we can do to improve our website structure? So first is anchor text and alt text. Anchor text means we need to have some internal links, like from one page of my website to other page of my website. A, B, C, D, these are my pages. So A to C, C to D, like these. These are the internal links, not to any other website. And alt text, make sure that images that are present on the website have the alt text. If you have all the things, then wait for some time and check that when you type your brand name, your website is in top position. If it is not on top, that we are never going to have it. First we need to get on top position, then Google will show the results, they are relevant. For the relevancy, we can do the things like we have provided the information in Yoast SEO, like we have optimized our images, provided the alt text, we have internal linking is strong, but the thing is then our generic keyword should be in the top position. When someone type our brand name, then we should at the first place. We need to remember that site links, most cases, site links only appear for the first position. There is no way, even if you are on second position, then Google is not going to show your site links. In rarely cases, they might appear for some searches, but most of the time they will not. So first you need to reach at the top position. Then you can think about these things that your site will appear, and they will appear if you have provided all the information. If your website structure is clean, you have optimized your images, you have optimized your content, then they are going to definitely going to show. So these are the first method we can do. We have done by the Yoast SEO. So these are the things that is provided by the Google, and these are the things that we can do, implement to our website. So second method, first method, if my website is in WordPress, then I can install the plugin called Yoast SEO. But if my website is in some other platforms like BigCommerce, BigCommerce and other platforms other than WordPress. So what we are going to do now, we are going to log into our website tool, Webmaster Tool, which is now called as search console. Earlier it was webmaster, Google Webmaster. So google.com called webmaster, going to hit the enter button. Let's see what's going to happen. So I'm here. You need to select for the right email ID, log into Google. Alright, it's here. So guys, what we can do? Very first step is we are submitting our sitemap in the Google. I submitted my sitemap on April 29th and today is 20th May. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to land on my website and going to add the sitemap again into my website because there are many changes that happened, and in case Google have missed it, it's going to appear over here, and now here we can see what's happening. So okay, there is something wrong. It's my fault. See, alright, it's not going to show the sitemap. So at first thing what I need to do is to add a sitemap. Alright. Okay. So this sitemap was created by the plugin, and I have other plugin installed. What you do not show not found for over. He's just going to put you into the home, and it's beneficial for me. Alright, so it's my sitemap. There are different sitemaps created by the Yoast SEO. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to submit these sitemaps manually. Alright, enter sitemap URL. So post sitemap.xml, all the post and the titles. Alright, post sitemap.xml. I have submitted my XML. Next is page sitemap.xml. Control C and Control V. Alright, here we can see that it's showing unknown and one error. We are going to look for this also. Okay, first we are going to click on all the sitemap that have been created by the Yoast SEO. Otherwise we are going to switch to normal sitemap.xml. Let's see. Alright, it's working very fine. Okay, very good. Let's okay. Alright, let's enter the link one by one. attachment sitemap. Okay, it's showing couldn't fetch. So there are the problems we need to find out. First, we are going to add all the sitemaps. RoboGorgy, there is no need to add the gallery sitemap. Here is category sitemap. Remember, it can be important in some cases, and especially when we are going to show the. Okay, so category sitemap is also success. I'm going to close it down. Next is post tag sitemap. Let's see the result. Alright, click on the submit. If it gets submitted properly, then okay, alright. 250 discovered URL. I'm going to close it. Next is the author sitemap.xml. Alright, verifying. Okay. It's sitemap index.xml. I'm going to submit it, and there is only two errors till now. Everything is fine. So here is attachment sitemap and page sitemap.xml. Alright. So main sitemaps we have added to the Google have been successfully indexed by the Google Search Console at the means same time live processing. So at the sitemap, that's what we can do, and we have done that. We have added the sitemap, and our site structure is good now. Google will know. Google will definitely know that our website is presenting the information and how it can be, how Google can represent the information. Google can show up the information to the users. So these are the things that we can do. Add your sitemap, make your sitemap very clear. If Yoast is not able to show the proper sitemap, then change the sitemap, remove the Yoast sitemap and show the sitemap normally like sitemap.xml. So basically these are the things that we can do to show the sitemap. There is nothing but nothing much we manually can do. Depends upon the Google. But the first important thing is that we need to have at the first position from our keyword. Because normally we can see like let me see show you. So here there is a website called Yine Articles. And here we can see search articles, submit articles, means all the categories and plus and search option. I can search here like whatever I'm going to search here, it's going to appear over here. So that are kind of success we want with sitemaps, and we want this kind of success, then we need to show the things. Site structure should be simple, and we have tried two methods. We have submitted the sitemap to the Google Search Console, and I am going to track my website. I am the webmaster. If you are the webmaster, then you need to regularly check the Search Console because it's a tool by the Google for the people, and it's important, because Google will definitely show the relevant information here over for about how we can improve our website. So that's very good thing if our site links are present in the Google, and I hope that it's going to help to solve the sitemaps. There are only two methods. One is to add the sitemap.xml to the Google Search Console, which is very simple. And the second is make our website very relevant. All the images should be optimized properly, but do not use duplicate tag in the images. Second thing, use the anchor text in the text. Suppose if I'm searching for any keyword, then a link, anchor link is present on some other page, Google might show that page also in the site links. So these are the things that Google count in showing the sitemaps. So I hope it's going to help, and our website, your website will shown in Google at first place and with the site links. So thank you for watching, and you can watch other videos also where you can learn new things about the SEO. If you have any questions, you can write to me in the comments and we can try to solve that too. Thank you.